3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Wednesday installment of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Nell. If you are ready to get fit and fabulous this year, then do stay tuned for today's interview. Before we head into the news, today's riddle. What flies when it's born, lies when it's alive, and runs when it's dead? I don't know. We'll be back shortly. Namibia Breweries Limited reaffirmed its long-standing relationship with Lifa by sponsoring the Lifa shuttle and cab service to the tune of 25,000 Namibian dollars. This sponsorship is also testimony to NBL's continued commitment to supporting responsible drinking. From NBL's first investment into the startup 4 years ago, Lifa's ride-sharing platform has grown exponentially, providing more than 146,000 rides to the public while growing its driver fleet to more than 40. Marco Wenk, NBL Managing Director, said, "As a proponent of responsible drinking, we value the partnership we have with Lifa as it provides safe, reliable and convenient passenger transportation. Our sponsorship seeks to support Lifa in their service offerings, and we encourage consumers to make use of safe and reliable alternatives such as Lifa when you enjoy a night out." A complaint has been circulating on social media in recent days by a father criticizing the behavior of immigration officers and the police, respectively, who are said to have harassed his wife and children on the departure from Windhoek's Eros Airport to Rundu to visit him there. He said that on March 25th, after checking in, the police and immigration official asked to see their children's birth certificates. These were produced digitally, but this was not enough. She wanted them printed, and this was done. Then she demanded that they be certified, but this was impossible without missing the flight, the father said. When traveling, the original birth certificate of a child or a certified copy that is not older than 6 months must always be presented. This also applies to domestic travel and theoretically even applies to travelers in a car or bus. Immigration officials and police officers are generally willing to help, but travelers have to be at the airport early. The head of Namibian Police K9 Training Department, Chief Inspector Felix Munyanya, says their working dogs have been involved in a number of successful operations over the years. The K9 unit has been around since independence and has 29 working dogs on duty nationwide. They are deployed in either the Drug Enforcement Unit, the Explosives Control Unit, or for tracking and patrolling. As part of their training, the police dogs conduct regular exercises with their handlers. The dog's temperament usually indicates the department in which it is used, Munyanya said. Energetic and inquisitive dogs are used for drug control, cautious dogs are used in the explosive control department, and aggressive dogs are mostly used for crowd controlling and tracking. Nampool has brought several dogs from South Africa and Zimbabwe over the years, but now wants to breed them locally. They have received permission from the Minister of Finance to breed, but have not started due to a lack of funds. Nampool has spent $2 million Namibian dollars buying police dogs from South Africa over the past 11 years. The average police dog costs between 70 and 80,000 Namibian dollars. The dogs are also often working longer hours than they should. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. With me, I have Drey-Andra Otto, and she is of Body Temple. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, it's nice to be with you guys, and I'm really appreciative of the fact that you considered taking this as an opportunity for me to also tell you more about the program, and it's exciting.
Can you quickly tell us, when did your business start and what exactly does it entail?
So initially, I've been a fitness instructor for the past 6 years at Virgin Active South Africa and then here in Namibia as well. Also did some fitness training in Amsterdam while I lived there for a year. And it's always been on my heart doing something for females, as I've been through the struggles myself, and I've always faced that I'm not really sure where to stick and which diet is the best one and which gym program do I need to take on next. So during my years of being a personal trainer, I had a lot of ladies asking me for advice and also with diets and with training, and I saw the need in Namibia. So this is actually a very new company. It's only basically launched in Feb this year, but it's been a working process over the past 3 years. I did some research. I made sure that when I start, I do have the knowledge, the experience, and also that it's the right product for Namibians. So yeah, it's quite new.
And you have a brand new challenge that just got launched. Tell us more about that.
So it's called the 8-week fitness and lifestyle challenge. And the thing about that is I've seen all these diets and fitness trainers, and I'm not going to pinpoint anyone, and I believe everyone has a specific way of doing their stuff, and I applaud them for that. But I saw that even with experience with myself, I sign up for a program, I get the diet for 8 weeks, 6 weeks, and after it, I'm like, okay, so what next? I fall back into my normal routine, I pick up double the weight maybe, or I'm like, okay, I'm lost, my diet's over, back to square one. So with this lifestyle challenge, the main goal is to implement healthy habits and a lifestyle that's sustainable. It's not a diet. I try and move away from the culture diet, because if you're on a diet, everyone's always like, ooh, she's on a diet. With this, it's a lifestyle that you implement. You work on your macros. You work on a balanced diet if you like eating Cocoa Pops for breakfast, or you like having fries with your steak, then have it. As long as it fits in your macros, you hit your protein goals, and you work out at least 3 times a week, or you just get in your step goals, then you can maintain a healthy lifestyle. There's obviously a few tweaks and some hints that I'll give you and examples of where you can implement such things in life. But I mean, if you have that basis, for the rest of your life, you can have a healthy lifestyle.
At the end of the day, I think it boils down to sustainability, and overnight diets, it's proven that it doesn't work. So why is sustainability so important to you?
So there's a thing called yo-yo dieting. It's exactly what I explained just now. You go on a diet, let's say it's a cleanser, or it's a liquid diet, or it's eat only greens, cut out your carbs, cut out your fats. And once you return back to normal, then all of a sudden you're shocked when you step on the scale because you're double your weight that you were in your diet. So the thing with sustainability for me is I always ask the ladies, if they ask me, are you going to give me a meal plan with a challenge? Then I tell them, so when the 8 weeks finish, are you going to stick to the same meals that I gave you throughout the 8 weeks? No, you're going to have a birthday party. You're going to travel to the north where you don't have access to fresh salad, for example. So you need to implement all types of food groups, carbs, fats, sugars, in your lifestyle. Now, even in these 8 weeks, I don't want you to cut out any of those food groups. I want you to eat what you like, but you still hit your macros. You still focus on getting enough protein, because that's a mistake that ladies always make. They think that if you eat too much protein, you get bulky. No. Too much of anything is wrong. Too much of anything is bad for you. It's balance, and that's where sustainability also comes in.
Quickly tell us more about the challenge. When does it start and what are the costs involved?
So the challenge launched this Tuesday, and it's available to purchase on Cat Active's website. I also actually announced last night on my Instagram that there's a few ladies that obviously they want to start the challenge, but finances it's a bit tricky for them. So I also suggested DM me, send me a DM, we can chat, we can find a structure for you. Maybe you can pay it off over 2 months, 3 months, whatever suits your pocket. I want you to do the challenge. Don't let time be an excuse or money be an excuse. We can always work around it. So the challenge is available on Cat Active's website, or as mentioned, you can DM me or message me, Facebook or Instagram, and then it's available to purchase until Sunday the 3rd. And on Sunday we're going to have an information session with all the ladies, make sure they are equipped with everything, they understand all the stuff that I wrote in the guidebooks, and then on Monday we officially start with the challenge. Then it's over the course of 8 weeks, and I will work with them on a daily basis, 24/7 on WhatsApp. Those ladies that are in the same gym as me, they can come and ask me questions. I will advise. The ones that aren't can give me a call. I'm going to make sure that they hit their goals, their step goals, their water intake. It's basically like a personal trainer over WhatsApp.
Who should be joining this challenge?
I definitely say if it's someone, any female that feels like this is the year she wants to reach her personal goals, if it's mental, if it's maybe struggles with the relationship with food that you have, if it's maybe you restricting yourself from society and being social with friends because you're scared that you're gonna pick up weight if you go out for one night for a pizza, if you don't know where to start, if you've never maybe went to the gym in your life before, if you're scared of a gym. It's for any female that want to gain confidence, feel comfortable in their own skin. You don't really need any experience in fitness at all. I will take you from step 1 to where you need to be. If we as women don't support each other and we're not there for each other to basically step in when times are tough, self-confidence, even with in social media nowadays, you scroll through Instagram and you see this unrealistic template that you feel like you need to fit in. I've been there myself. You compare your body to someone else with good lighting and maybe suntan spray all over, and you think that's where you need to be. And I think that's the problem I have in this current stage that I am also in. And that's the image that I want to reflect is you don't need to be perfect. You just need to have self-confidence, and you just need to find a balance where you can be happy but still live freely.
Do the entrants need to be enrolled in a gym, or are these exercises something they can do at home?
So the programs are for at the gym or at home. When you do go to the gym, great, you have all the equipment there. But when you're exercising at home, you only need a long resistance band and the short one that goes around your thighs, and you can do all the stuff at home with those two. And I went to Pep Home and I saw that the products there is so cheap, you can buy literally everything for under 100 Rand.
Thank you very much for your time, and good luck with all those ladies that have already signed up. And ladies, if you think you're up for the challenge, go to Cat Active's website and go register for the challenge. Thank you very much. We will be right back. For today's recommendation, I'm heading back into my kitchen and showing you how to make a foolproof quiche. So today I'm bringing you again a very easy recipe. This can be used for breakfast, lunch or dinner, and you can literally just make it your own. I call it my twos quiche. What it is, it's literally 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of flour, half a cup of mayonnaise and half a cup of milk, and that's your base. So just add salt and pepper to taste, Mix everything together, and once that's done, all you do is literally you add the toppings once again that you like. So I usually put in spinach and feta cheese with bacon and mushrooms, but I ran out of spinach somehow. So I only added bacon and mushrooms to this one and a little bit of cheese. I went crazy with the cheese because I just love cheese. And I don't grate it. I put it in small blocks. So yeah, but that's just a personal preference for me. And then literally all that you do is you put it in an oven-proof pan, set your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and pop it in for about 45 minutes. And that is literally that. As you can see, it bubbles just before you take it out. It's divine, and it doesn't taste that eggy. I don't like eggy quiches. So I hope you are going to try this out. Today's life hack is for all the cooks out there. If you've broken some eggshell in your whisking bowl, just wet your fingers and then it's easier to pick it out. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute. For today's recommendation, I'm heading back into my kitchen and showing you how to make a foolproof quiche.
Choose your Flex package with Paratus today. Sign up for ultra-fast fiber with the convenience of mobile LTE. That's 2 products in one bundle. It's new, it's one bill, and you can stay connected in more than one location.
For more information, visit paratus.africa/NA.
Always prepared. Paratus.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex Minutes. I'm Drey-Andra Otto, your presenter for Flex. Now today I'll be showing you guys glute bridges. Now listen, they look easy, they seem easy, but they are not easy when you amp it up a bit more. So if you feel like your workout is getting too easy or you're getting comfortable in it, don't worry, you can always take it a level further. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what you can do. So on our backs, glute bridges. Glute bridges, you're just lifting up and you're squeezing those glutes, guys. That is what we're doing here. This is the basic one, all right? So for you beginners, you can do this. You can start with your glute bridge, but now let's take it up a notch, all right? So lift up that leg and there you go. There you have a glute workout where you don't need to squat, where you don't need to pick up any weights, and you're just working on those cheeks, guys. So obviously alternating between the 2 legs and hold it there. So if you want to take it a level up, hold it there for a few seconds, even for a minute if you want to do that, and or you can pulse it. For modifications, you can have it in a figure 4 position and you lift and you squeeze. Constantly squeezing, guys, squeezing those glutes, because if you don't squeeze it now, nobody would want to squeeze it later. But that brings us to the end of today's Flex Minute. I hope to see you next time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of yet another show, but I will be back again tomorrow. Before I say goodbye, that riddle just one more time. What flies when it's born, lies when it's alive, and runs when it's dead? A snowflake. We'll be back again tomorrow, same place, same time. Goodbye.